Getting back into Metal Gear Solid 4. One of the best games ever made. This is the Raging Raven boss fight that I'm going to be starting off with. How do you kill her? You shoot her. I thought there was... Okay, there's something. I thought there were items down here. I do remember there being a specific weapon that works really well against her, but it's been so long since I played through this. I don't remember. I do know that she does her strafing runs where she launches missiles at this building, whatever it is. And then she'll hover above and then you can get your shots in. Then it's kind of like the Lady Dimitrescu boss fight from Resident Evil 8. Kind of. But of course this is Metal Gear and boss fights are always better in Metal Gear. Unless it's that goddamn rollerblade fight from Metal Gear Solid 2. Hated that one. She's got a lot of these, I don't know if these are drones or what the hell they are, but these things are out here too. That weapon, no, it's just debris. In case you forgot what her name was, it's right there, bitch. B-ring, in case you don't want to be lethal. Idu-chan. I don't know how it's pronounced. The Japanese pronounce their vowels quite differently than we do. He just took a missile to the head. Oh, I just fall down to here? That's cool. I thought I was gonna die. Okay, get rid of those things, because I can't tell which one's actually her and which one's just those damn drones. That's another drone. You might have to shoot them out of the sky to get her to show herself. Okay, here's where you can actually put some lead into her. I don't know if I can hit her with it. No. She smacked me with an incendiary grenade. Yeah, I don't need that signal thing anymore. They unequipped my rations for that? Yeah, they did. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be using the SVD here. Let me get a light machine gun. Let's see, HK or the gigantic M60. I'll take the HK. There you are. Considering how many different types of light machine guns are in the game, I'm surprised you didn't include the SAW, the M249. It's in like every other game. That's one hell of a way to land. That's one way of saying you're giving up on the world. I'm just going ass up. Do what you want with me. I think I'll take a nap. Yeah, this fight's not too important. I'll just lay here for a while. There you are. You hear something bumping my mic, that would be my cat. What the hell's it doing? Where the hell is she? Oh, that's her. Okay. Alright, they're back. Back to normal. I wonder if I can hit her with a javelin. Oh yeah. Didn't manage to hit her with a 40mm round though. She was easier than the first boss. I thought the one that was always the biggest pain in the ass in this game was one I haven't gotten to yet, but I think it's next.
I can feel the anger building up inside, eating away at me. I'll never forgive myself. I don't want to be angry. I don't need anger. I'm not angry.
Let me out of this cage. I don't need these wings. I don't need this range. Calm. Let your anger flow.
I wonder how long it took them to get the face models correct. These were incredibly detailed for back then.
She's come out of her suit. Watch out! She's gonna try to grab you.
I wouldn't mind that. SG mine. Got no use for that thing now. At least it ain't like the first fight where I'm constantly backing up into shit. Am I in the steps? Damn. Well, that gives her a more narrow field of motion. Sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen. Oh, that would crack your head open. It's like a kid falling down. They don't know to hold their head up when they fall. I've seen a lot of cosplay from Metal Gear characters. Especially Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5. In fact, the one person I follow on Twitter... I'm on Twitter, I keep my link on all my pages. But the one person I follow, I can't remember her name, she's a Russian girl. A lot of cosplayers are Russian.
Way to bring that bird
She
down,
did a
Snake.
perfect cosplay of Quiet, I mean perfect. Kind of like that Widowmaker one that was going around a couple years back.
That's a real use.
I was going to say, I'm surprised I didn't see any of Metal Gear Solid 4, but this was back before that was a thing. And I heard this is getting a remake, so probably see it then.
Done with it. A weapon with that many decades of rage stored up inside it. Now that's a collector's item.
How old was she?
I'd say about 20. But she had years of soldiers' rage hidden away in that youthful body of hers.
He said that in a kind of pervy way.
The soldiers of Ake, a place that hasn't seen peace in a long, long
Sounds
time.
fictional.
She was captured by one side or another and kept caged up like an animal, along with God knows how many other kids.
Anonymous violence.
Exactly. It's unknown whether her captors...
Oh no, that's a real place. Ake is in Indonesia.
They got their kicks by abusing these helpless little kids.
Population 5.3 million.
That constant barrage, that battlefield rage slowly built up inside their bodies, their minds. The kids tried to keep each other's spirits up, always clinging to the hope that someone would come to their rescue, barely surviving off of scraps of food. But those soldiers didn't stop. They called the kids parasites and shit-eating ravens, beat them even harder. Then one morning, the soldiers just up and left, leaving the surviving kids to be eaten alive by the birds. Almost like one of those sky burials. One by one, their bodies were picked apart by ravens' beaks, until finally the flock came for her. But by some miracle, their beaks cut her bonds instead. And like that, she was liberated. In that instant, she was filled with an uncontrollable rage, and it smothered her soul. She ripped the ravens pecking at her to pieces, and then went after the soldiers. And when she finally caught up with them, she waited until nightfall like a hunter awaiting its prey. They say that when a raven cries, a man dies. And that's exactly what happened that night. Screeching and cawing, she killed every last living being in the camp. Both the soldiers and the civilians they'd enslaved. In her eyes, there was no longer a difference. The cruelty her friends had suffered, the pain and humiliation she'd endured. Hers was the distillation of the rage that decades of war had imparted on those soldiers.
It was her strength. And her greatest weakness.
There's something else, Snake. You managed to cleanse Raven of her rage. No, seriously. You're the seed of war. In fact, I'd say you might even be war itself.
Revan.
Maybe it's still too early to tell. You still got half the B&B Corps ahead of you. Keep your eye on the ball, pal.
MGL 140. I don't think that's his name in real life. I still think it's the M32. Let me look that up real quick. Milcor. MGL. Let me see what the official designation is. Oh, okay. Well, that's why I never saw it in use by American forces. South Africa. So that could be his designation. South Africa's also got that really funky looking shotgun that's in Battlefield Bad Company. I don't remember if it's in Bad Company too. It looks like it's got the side-by-side barrels. Really funky loading mechanism.
Snake. I have to apologize. The 3 vans that came out with us were decoys. The real one is floating down the river, headed downstream. I managed to get in touch with the children. The Pix is safe. We're going to rendezvous on the riverbank, downstream. Land and air routes are cut off. But there's a cruiser waiting for us. The Volta River is our only chance of escape. Let's get out of here. Hurry.
Good thinking.
This way. Follow me. I don't need to feel the wind anymore. There's no need to keep lying to myself.
Oh, that's right. One of the coolest cutscenes in all of video gaming is coming up shortly here.
Or... Oh... Snake... Give me a hand.
Yeah.
The underground aqueduct leads to the river. There should be fewer of them down there. Oh.
Wait, did they say aqueducts? I'm trying to think through all the different Eastern European cities that might have been part of the Roman Empire or one of the subsequent empires of the Roman Empire that had aqueducts. It's not something I'm extremely knowledgeable on. I only know what I know, and I don't know that. I know Istanbul's known for that kind of thing, but we're not in Turkey. There's liquid just sitting there. Brother.
Liquid.
Where's the Pix?
That longer matters.
Where is it? Ah!
Uh-oh. What's that armored gunship he has? It's a tank on water. There's the always questionable Naomi.
Naomi told me everything. And now, thanks to her, I finally have it. The thing I've sought for so long.
An erection.
Big boss. Put down the gun, Snake. It's already
already too late. You almost did it. But it looks like I win after all.
Close only counts in horseshoes.
Cigars. Father's favorite.
I could never get into cigars. I tried.
For one last smoke.
You think you're big boss now?
Guilty as charged.
Chewed for a long time, but I don't miss doing that whatsoever.
But all that ends today.
Did love the smell of vape smoke though. Boy, you got both your weapons and your knife is stuck in your shoulder.
See, I've got the upper hand.
Even if you do get a hold of the system, you'll only have one part of the Patriots AI. The military part.
What of it, brother? It's only a matter of time before I have everything. Remember GW? The AI they think they lost? It's mine. A part of my army.
I hope that wasn't named after George W.
Impossible.
He was a puppet president just like Biden.
Your worm only managed to cut GW into little pieces. Pieces we were able to reconstruct. And then we stowed it away inside JD's network. This man's body has served me well, allowing me to pass every security barrier between me and GW. After all, the Patriots system is nothing more than a machine. Now that GW is a spook inside the network, there's no way JD would recognize it as an external threat. Once I destroy JD...
Ghost in the Machine?
The Patriots network will be mine. And then I'll build my haven, free from all forms of control. I'll cast aside my old identity and take my own name for the first time.
Sounds like he wants to build a sovereign nation state.
Liquid, you're planning to recreate the Patriots.
Snake, we were created by the Patriots. We're not men. We're shadows in the shape of men. We're freaks who never should have existed. We're a system. Insurance that future generations never prosper.
So much of that is part of the oligarchical World Economic Forum plan, everything he just said.
I won't fight my fate any longer. I'll kill Zero and Big Boss and become a patriot myself. It all began with Zero and Big Boss. Our purpose in life is to fulfill our destinies.
I don't believe in destiny.
Turn to Zero, the world can be reborn.
I also don't believe in resetting the world to zero so it can be reborn. That is ridiculous. humanity got to the point where it is with all the good and bad from learning
Adam.
from its lessons, learning from its past. You erase all that, erase all history, you're just gonna fuck it up all over again. Like, yep, I'm not Ocelot anymore. He was clinging on to that one last hope there.
The world will not know an age of light. If we're to pass the baton to the next generation, the only choice left to us is death.
Boss.
Good.
Oh, here it comes.
Slaves have all assembled, Snake.
One of the best cutscenes ever made.
For you to witness our moment of triumph. Go!
Hold it right there, Liquid!
All the civilians in their homes looking out the windows, wondering what in the hell's going on down there. You're in for a show.
Drop your weapons and stand down, now!
Ah yes, the world police. You can't really say world police, because that would make the inference that there's some sort of governing law behind it. There isn't. As I mentioned in the previous video with the rules-based international order, there's no laws, only arbitrary rules that can change in a minute's notice. It's the Empire, the World Empire. Unfortunately, we're just the military arm of the World Empire. We're the giant bull that goes around the world kicking everyone's door in. There's a controlling hand above us. They've done a very good job at not being seen. It's who we broke away from in 1776, that whole oligarchy. Some of the coolest music ever.
Drop your weapons and put your hands up!
Meryl!
Aim!
Liquid! Stop!
Fire!
Big pistol, bigger pistol. It's like watching a movie. She realizes that the situation is no longer under her control.
The system is mine. Your guns and your weapons are no longer your own.
Remember?
Behold.
He controls the military arm now.
Bang! Bang! Shit!
Black Hawk down. Better send Josh Harnett. Don't send Orlando Bloom though, he'll just fall out of the helicopter.
Let them have it. We don't need it anymore.
That looks like one of the things from Silent Hill. And, Silent Hill 3, Cheryl gets into that one... It's kind of like a boss fight, but it's a room with them, and they come down from the walls. It's exactly what that looks like. I think it's in Silent Hill 2 also. In the, I don't really know what to call it, let's just say it, the rapey boss fight from Silent Hill 2. That's something I'm dying to see if they keep in the remake, because that was... I can see how that could be pulled out nowadays in a heartbeat. It would be great if they kept it in though. It was one of the most effective moments in the entire game. Imagine how confused they would all be.
You and me are great partners.
No. Great friends.
Meryl! Meryl! Meryl!
He kind of looks like a swimmer. I don't know why, but I can just imagine him being like Coast Guard, one of those rescue airmen or whatever they're called. Not the parajumpers, or the PJs as they're called, but the, there was a Kevin Costner movie made about these guys. For some reason, maybe it's because he kind of resembles Ashton Kutcher, in a way. Kind of.
Meryl, don't give up on me. Meryl, don't go. Meryl. 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 It's not. I mean.
She just threw up everywhere.
Thank you.
Okay, Meryl. Hey.
If it's all right, call me Johnny.
Call me Johnny Underpants.
You and the beasts are no different. Scorched shadows born to the world. When a beast steps into the light, unless the light is put out, the shadow cannot be erased.
There cannot be light without darkness.
So long as there is light, there is shadow. To return everything to normal, the light must be extinguished. And when that happens, you will be too.
There goes Eve, who is one of the more interesting characters in the series. First couple times I played Metal Gear Solid 3, I couldn't really figure out who she was working for. I have
Like I
you.
said, we pride ourselves on service. Come on, let's take this guy to his friends.
Perfect timing.